And you talked about earlier feeling, hopeless and depressed. Do you feel this is a tool that has really helped you overcome those feelings and overcome the chronic pain in your life?
I think that the more you connect with what you want to be, the more you connect with that, the more you believe that it is yours, the more you believe that. And you know this because I just talked to you before this about how much you read. It is so important to, how did I move from depression? I started reading. I bought self-help books. I started journaling, right? I started getting to the truth of it. I started admitting who I really was and why I was doing the things I was doing. I became more aware of me. And I read. And one of the things I do every morning too is sit down and I read something positive. I put that, we're so infused with negativity. It's everywhere. And if you're not ingesting it, if you're not looking for it and ingesting it on a daily basis, you're not going to get it. You're not going to get it from television programs. You're not going to get it from the news. You're not going to get it from friends, unless you have really powerful friends who are really cool, right? But a lot of people are going to talk to you about all the negative. As soon as I finished this speech, I did this great speech just 2 weekends ago from tailspin to Olympian. And I had literally droves of people coming up trying to share their story with me, sharing how they're hurt and what their parents did to them and what they felt like. And they wanted to share with me that they felt that. They wanted to share that. And I'm like, okay, so now what are you going to do? Where are you going to go from here? Like, now it happened, where are you going to go? What are you doing to it? And so I'm saying, like, how many times they told that story to themselves? You know this.
Yeah.
What we do, something bad happens and we tell the story over and over and over again. And then we want ourselves to be out of the story. Well, we can't because we're living it, because we tell the story so many times.
Yeah.
We have to get out of telling the story so we can get somewhere else. And only when you could tell this, I waited so long to tell this new story and this new speech because I didn't think I was out of the story yet. I didn't want to be in that story if it was gonna remind me of all the things that I had not yet forgiven. I had to work to get beyond that in forgiveness, so I could share. But so many people don't forgive; they just want to tell the story, and they don't want out of the story. They just want to share the negativity of it. And so we're surrounded by the negativity of television and of people all the time. You have to ingest positivity. You have to do it.
And what you just said, that's what I was alluding to earlier. It's you're reinforcing that story, right? I mean, this is what you're saying. And this is what I was learning about the power to create in either direction. I'm reinforcing the story, whether it's going really bad or really good.
Mm-hmm.
I'm doing the job. I just didn't realize that I was doing the job.
Exactly.